Hi children, how are you all? Hope you are all safe and happy. Today we will go into figures of speech. Children, when you move into a new house, how do you feel? When you decorate it with beautiful lights, plants, garden, etc., the house looks more beautiful, isn't it? Similarly, in English language, to capture the reader's attention, that is, to attract the reader, the author uses figures of speech. It is used to beautify the language and make it more attractive and memorable. It opens our imagination. For example, see this sentence: She is beautiful. You can also say she is like an angel or she is an angel. All these sentences specify the beauty of the girl. So, when we say she is beautiful, it conveys in simple words. But when you say she is like an angel or she is an angel, you are comparing her to an angel, which gives an effect to her beauty. Same way in English language, there are many figures of speech. We will be learning about some important figures of speech. Simile, metaphor, personification, euphemism, oxymoron, hyperbole, apostrophe, onomatopoeia, alliteration, imagery are some figures of speech. So today first we will move to the first figure of speech, simile. It is used when we compare alike things, that is similar things. We use like, as, so. For example, when we say our soldiers are as brave as a lion, it means our soldiers' bravery is compared to that of a lion. Life is like a dream. Life is compared to a dream. Peacock is beautiful, so is my sister. So, sister's beauty is compared to that of a peacock. So, in simile, we use words like as, like, so for comparison. Some more examples of similes. Next, we move on to metaphor. It is used for direct comparison between alike things, that is, similar things. There is no comparison word used here. We don't use words like as, like, so. Now, for example, our soldiers are lion. It clearly implies that our soldiers are like lion, but we don't use the word like. It is told directly. Life is a dream. The camel is the ship of the desert. Now see the comparison between a simile and a metaphor. Our soldiers are as brave as a lion. You can simply say that in metaphor, our soldiers are lion. Life is like a dream. In metaphor, we say life is a dream. The snow is like a white blanket. The snow is a white blanket. So, in simple words, we can use metaphor. Both convey the same meaning. Now, the snow is like a white blanket. You can see that the snow is a white blanket. Some more metaphors. Next, we move on to personification. It means bringing ordinary objects to life. That is, human qualities are given to non-living things, objects, or ideas. This type of figurative language is called personification. Example, the sun smiled at us. Is it possible for the sun to smile? But the poet tells it smiles. This thought is called personification. That is, a human quality, smile, is compared to a non-living thing, sun. Next you can see the flowers danced beautifully. Can flowers dance? But the poet imagines and says that it dances. He is giving the quality, that is the person's action, of dancing to the flowers. The fire swallowed the whole forest. Does it mean the fire can swallow? No, it means the fire was very dangerous that it destroyed the whole forest. Next, we move on to euphemism. They are ways of saying unpleasant things in a pleasant way. It is done because we should not hurt others' feelings. Example, his father died. We can say his father passed away. This is a better way of saying. So instead of died, we use passed away. He is unemployed. We say he is between jobs. You are telling a lie. Instead, you can say you are telling a fairy tale. So, what is euphemism? It is a series of words which replaces sad, unpleasant, or shocking ideas with softer and nicer expressions. Some more examples of euphemism. Oxymoron. A figure of speech in which apparently two words contradict each other. That is, they are used in opposite meanings, but they are used together. For example, it is an open secret. Open secret, both words are opposite in meaning, but they are used together. So they are called oxymorons. She is pretty ugly. He was found missing. It means it is understood that he was missing. Life is bittersweet. All the politicians agree to disagree. So these are oxymorons. Some more examples: natural acting, small crowd, original copy. Some more examples. So children, I hope you understood these 5 figures of speech. We shall continue the others in the next class. Thank you.